everybody, and thank you for tuning in. I want to talk a little bit today about a piece of legislation introduced early in this new session of Congress. And it was introduced by my friend Walter Jones along with Stephen Lynch and Bob Graham. Bob Graham is a senator, Steve is a congressman from Massachusetts, and of course my friend Walter's from North Carolina. And they had a similar bill like this in the last Congress, and I've talked about it and encouraged people to support it and talk to their congressman about it. And the number on that is H-Res 14. It has to do with declassification of 28 pages that they have refused to declassify, although it was a report to the Congress and it was a report on what was going on after 9/11. And it was classified by the President Bush early on when it came out, and that it was continued with President Obama. But the congressmen are allowed to read this, although they're not allowed to relate to us what it is. But the ones who have looked at it, especially Walter Jones, says there's stuff in there the American people deserve to know. They held a press conference and talked about this issue, and they had families of those individuals who lost loved ones on 9/11 who are strongly supportive of finding out more about it. Of course, this gets a little bit mixed up because people don't want to get into this area, well, there's a conspiracy and all this sort of thing. And that's not the point of this. There's a conspiracy by our government to cover up and not tell us the whole truth. We know that. So this is very good that they've reintroduced this bill, and the only thing that will make them reveal this is public pressure. So far it hasn't worked, but why have these investigations and get rid of the part that they don't want us to see? The suspicion of many say that it has something to do with Saudi Arabia, and that's quite possible because it was public record, and I remember it very clearly after 9/11 when many of us were struggling to get out of D.C., that we heard that the family of bin Laden, there were quite a few members in this country, and they were ushered out of the country, they were taken to their private jets, they got on their jets, and they weren't even questioned. Not that I think they were part of it or anything else, but you'd think the bin Laden family in this country could have been questioned about what happened. So we don't know exactly what is in this information that they have withheld, but I'm all for getting it out, and I know the American people deserve to have it out. We paid for this, it's our information, and the President of the United States, whether it's Bush or Obama, they have no right to deny this to the American people. I want to thank you for tuning in today, and come back soon.